And Princess Kate Middleton is looking remarkably like William's very own mother. Although I just heard we have to interrupt this coverage of the royal wedding to go back to our Glasgow studio. Thanks, Hugh. Welcome back to the studio at GNN. You may remember several weeks ago we brought you the story of this man, Peter Abdel Osama al-Zakawi Smith, who went to police station 1 week ago. Why? Possibly a terrorist. Definitely a paedophile. Now over to our man in the field, Julian.
Yes, Stan, I'm outside 13 Drumbathy Road, where it's quite literally bedlam at the moment. A media scrum has developed from other press and other broadcasters, and of course quite independently from me. Here lives a man, Peter Smith, the so-called beast bomber. Details are beginning to trickle out of a absurd, disgusting and perverted life. Details which paint a disturbing picture, one that is all too common in British public life. About that, no, we're just going to have to, we can't do that deal. Okay, bye. It's a story as old as the Terrorism Act, and for Peter Smith, it starts right here, in this play park. Park bench, innocent enough, but did Smith really come here to feed the birds, or is he someone's sugar daddy? Smith's behaviour in the park that day was so distressing for nearby neighbours and onlookers that they contacted the police. Smith was subsequently taken here, Glasgow police offices. He was released from this very gate only 1 week ago after being questioned by police. He was not charged. The police say the interview was not unusual in any way. In fact, they were unsure if a crime had even been committed. However, we at GNN, no different. And we're about to tell you. This man is Peter Smith. He moved to Scotland in 2003. Or maybe he was born here. It's difficult to tell at this stage. And frankly, that's good enough for the news. Among Smith's gruesome record collection was the 1993 Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff hit Boom Shake the Room, the clearest indicator yet that this is a disturbed mind, obsessed with blowing things up. One expert from the University of Strathkelvin told us that Smith's flat, its size and location, coupled with his behavioural habits and the information from the police, suggested that he was using toddlers to make bombs.
I suppose you can make bombs with babies, but...
You've lived next to Peter Smith for quite some time. What can you tell us about him?
Yeah, he has been my neighbour for about 5 years. He's really friendly. He spends a lot of time in the garden and he often babysits the neighbours' kids.
What if I were to tell you that his middle name is Abdel Osama al-Zarqawi?
Is it? Oh, now that you mention it, he spends too much time with the children in the neighbourhood and he never put his bin out in time. He's a scary man. He is.
And sorry to interrupt, but I've heard that Peter Smith, the beast bomber, is actually about to emerge from his flat here. Let's see if we can try and get a word with him, but it is very, very fracas at the moment.
Hey, leave me alone.
Mr. Smith, what do you have to say?
I have nothing to say. I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. I'm innocent. Oh, leave you people. Leave me alone.
Mr. Smith, why won't you talk to us?
No comment. Fuck off.
There you have it. That was the voice, and indeed the face of the beast bomber. He may be gone, but the evidence is not.
Teddy bear. Sickening. And now back to the royal wedding with Hugh.
I've read a lot about vilified people by the press, but I never suspect something like that would happen to me. Because of that story, my life is shattered. My neighbour, who I know for 5 years, turned his back on me. He doesn't want to speak to me anymore. I'm a teddy bear collector. I'm a toys collector. I've been doing this all my life, as you can see. I tried to find help. I went to a lawyer, but he also turned his back on me. I tried to find a legal aid, but nothing. And he also accused me of being a terrorist because my name is Arabic. It's because my mom was Afghani. I have nothing left. That's all I have. That's all I have left. My toys and my name.